Oh my god, no way, we found him. He's right there, 292 yards away, perfectly broadside. We're gonna take this shot, guys. We're gonna take this shot. 289. I've been hearing that the 300 Magnum doesn't have as much power or penetration as it should have on the Cape Buffalo, so we're gonna head out there and put it to the test ourselves. So we got a real nice 7 out here, and a lot of times what happens is if you hold for the center of the lung, basically you're not gonna get the penetration that you need, and you don't want to do that. I'm just trying to get this guy to slow down a little bit here. I don't really know if that's gonna do anything. 22 would probably work, but anyways, he should stop somewhere over there. And basically what you want to do is hold it right, pretty much right where the back of the heart is, like we just did. And I'm pretty sure he's going to tip over somewhere over there. But this happened to me a couple years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, where pretty much every rifle and shotgun in the game, if you held for the center of the lung, you ended up getting a flesh hit almost all the time. If it was past like 80 yards, it was like guaranteed flesh. Now, what we basically figured out was if you hold for the heart and kind of the bottom of the lung, you can get vital all the way out to 400 yards. So I'm pretty sure our buffalo is standing right here, and there he is piled up right over there. Maybe he ran about 50 yards or so, so we definitely made a pretty good hit. Wow. That's how good this works. We just got a double lung at 250 yards. That doesn't happen with a 300 Magnum, but you can see we hit right behind the heart, and we absolutely just made a beautiful shot on this huge, 7 very hard gold Cape Buffalo, 136.5. But you try that once. See how hard it is to be able to get a double lung on a Cape Buffalo with a 300 Magnum. You can hold for the center all day long, and there's actually a chance you might only get a flesh hit. If you don't get a flesh hit, you're probably going to get a single lung. But I guarantee you one thing, you're probably not going to be able to get a double lung unless you hold for the lower front part of the lung. Now, another thing you probably don't know about the Cape Buffalo is the shoulder actually comes back quite a bit where you really can't see it. From this point here, it looks like it ends here, but in reality, it comes back all the way to like right here. So a lot of times if you hit that lung at any kind of an angle, like this even, sometimes you can get a flesh hit, especially if you hit the shoulder blade up high. Anywhere over here, you're going to get flesh. And there's a really good chance if you hit kind of like back here, you're probably going to get flesh too, unless he's actually quartering away. Then you could potentially get a single lung. This is going to work out pretty good here. We got to about 160 out, and there's a massive herd of Cape Buffalo here. What we're going to try and do is pick out one of the bigger ones, maybe like the 7 here, and take a really good heart lung shot on him. Then we'll put a couple follow-ups, maybe like 2 or 3 we'll take down with the 300 Magnum, and then when they get closer, we'll keep trying to take them down with the 300 until they get right on top of us. Then of course we're going to switch over to the Hawkeye bow and see if we can't stack up some Cape Buffalo. Alright, so I think we're going to go for the 7 first here. Oh, we got 2 solid hits. I think that's a 7 that we already hit. That looked to be a good hit as well. Oh boy, here he comes. That's actually a decent sized one coming this way. And that should have been a good hit, but did it? Oh no, that's not a good hit at all. But that was. Okay, cool. So that will finish him off. We only needed 2 hits into him. And then let's go over and go see how we did. Hello. Is that? No, that is a 7. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this is actually one of the big 7s. We got a left lung 8 yards away and a 132 on him. Just want to check the hunting pressure here. It looks like we definitely got 3 Cape Buffalo down, so that's not too bad. I can't really take that angle though because it's so hard to get penetration. But we could definitely take this angle. Oh, that looked real good. Cool, so that should make 4 Cape Buffalo down. Got another one coming back in here. I can't tell if that's actually... Yeah, it's a female. She's going to be roughly 200 out. And I want to try and go for a heart shot this time. Well, I want to catch the bottom of the lung, just so we can see what the penetration is like. But she is walking. Okay, so that should have caught bottom of the lung. It definitely caught the bottom of the lung. Look at that, 25% already. and she should go down right about there. And according to the hunting pressure, we definitely did quite well. I do believe we should have taken down 4 or 5 of them. There's one piled up right here, so we'll grab this one real quick. Right lung at 151, 127. This is the first Cape Buffalo we took a shot at right there. See, I was going for the back of the heart, and we hit the bottom of the lung, and it does work really well on the Cape Buffalo. Then we got another one stacked up over here, which this should be a female, I'm guessing. Yeah, 153, and we hit shoulder blade and right lung. So we hit a little bit high, but that's actually decent penetration. And then we hit that female over here. She's piled up right over here. This is the one that we hit. Actually, there's 2 more piled up over here. So honestly, I don't know which one this is. This is going to be a 190 right lung and a female. Okay, so this must be the one. This is definitely the one. We're holding for the heart, and as it was walking, we hit the bottom of the lung and shoulder blade there at 197. But nonetheless, that's quite a few Cape Buffalo down. In fact, we're going to have to check to see how many that was. How do I even find out? You can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Cape Buffalo down in a matter of minutes. Okay, check this out. There's a 6 hard here. I thought we actually hit this one from before, but we actually didn't. And hold on, what is that? That's a 7. So we might go for the 7 instead of the 6 because he's just a little bit bigger. But you can see he's quartering at us just a little bit. What we're going to do is hold for the bottom of the lung again at 250. And we should be able to make this happen. But we definitely connected because he's piling up right there. And you know, while we're at it, I think we're going to try for a 282 yard shot here. It's going to be kind of tricky because the distance is a little bit closer to 300 and a little bit more than 160. It definitely was the bottom of the lung because he just piled up as well. So this works really well if you're having troubles getting penetration with a 300 Magnum on Cape Buffalo. Just hold for basically the heart and the bottom of the lung every single time. And they'll stack right up just like that. The key is you want to hit kind of the back of the heart. Right where the heart meets the lung is where you want to hit, ideally. So if we hold for the heart, as he's walking, it's going to hit right behind the heart and we're going to catch the lung pretty much every single time. Yep, we definitely made another good shot. We have 3 Cape Buffaloes stacked up here. They're all piled up right on top of each other. So I don't know what is what, but we're going to swing by and pick up some of these and find out. And we even have more Cape Buffalo. That's going to be the 7. That's going to be the first 7 that we took at 248 yards. Hit right behind the heart and the bottom of the lung. 126 gold on him. And then this should be the 6, I'm guessing. Doesn't look like a 7 at least. That's a 6. And that was a shoulder blade right behind the heart. And left lung at 278 gold on him. Which is kind of rare for a 6 to make gold. But this one we got at 189 yards. And this is the 5 medium, the one that I took. As I was telling you exactly where to aim, we got a left lung. We're holding for the heart and hit the bottom of the lung again. Well, we got a Cape Buffalo here at about 416 yards, I would say. 420 roughly. So we're looking at about 414 yards away. He's perfectly broadside. Let's make this happen. Yes, it was. He's going down. That was an awesome shot. It was a long ways out there. Got some blood here. Looks like he was running out this way. More blood. And there he is piled up right here. He went up over this hill here and I couldn't see him. Well, that's because he tried to go down the hill and he ended up right here. I mean, can you imagine if that was a diamond? Look at how he went down. Such a cool spot for him to go down. That is awesome. But let's pick him up and see how we did. 414 yard left lung. He's going to score 130. But we're going to take a look at the shot though. Actually, we didn't have quite as much drop as I thought. That's some decent penetration. Considering 400 yards and we hit a little bit higher than I would have liked. But I mean, ideally I was trying to get somewhere around here. But that's still an awesome shot. So I'm not gonna complain about that at all. I just saw a huge 9 legendary Cape Buffalo go in this direction here. And there's a mythical stopped right there, so I'm pretty sure the legendary should be right with them. So the only thing we can really do is sit here and wait, or just try and charge them, I guess. It's kind of risky, but it could work. Oh my god, no way, we found him. He's right there, 292 yards away, perfectly broadside. We're gonna take this shot, guys. We're gonna take the shot. 289. Oh, sucker started walking. We had to go for it. I felt really good though. Well, either way, he's definitely running. Is that him? So as we're getting closer here, I'm noticing that that is definitely a vital hit. And that's right where our 9 was standing. Next question is, where did he run off to? Well, the answer is right in front of us. There he is, piled up right there. Man, he really didn't go far at all, did he? Maybe like 40 or 50 yards or so? That is so cool. 150.20, and we got a right lung at 291 on him. That's the first 9 legendary that I've gotten. Well, I mean, with the small horns, that's actually been gold in quite a while. The last 2 or 3 that I've gotten have been diamond. Still a cool buffalo, and I'm really happy with that, but just didn't quite make diamond. Barely missed it. But 291 yards and a right lung is pretty cool on a diamond potential Cape Buffalo. Well guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope this helps you figure out how to hunt the Cape Buffalo with the 300 Magnum a little bit better. But that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.